Well, congratulations, Gary. A big 3 points today and an excellent performance in the second half particularly.
Yes, funny week, John, funny week. You know, certainly as a manager, I think certainly as a player, certainly as a supporter, certainly as a football club. Over the last 7 days, you know, it's been up, down, up, and it's a massive result for us today after a superb win last Saturday away at Gateshead. They were a top side, and then a series of events off and on the field in respect of contributing to a real disappointing evening on Tuesday, which I felt very down on Wednesday, very mixed, and you know, probably the most disappointing time I've had at Woking since I've been here. That 24 hours was really tough, but you know, a few home truths were said, and we were on Thursday evening, had a sort out on Thursday evening about a few things, and was looking for a reaction and a performance today of character and commitment, and I think we've done that, and I think we showed that. I felt that we sloppy early on the first 5 minutes, found ourselves 1-0 down, but felt very confident that if we had the belief, and not the hope, but the belief in the second half, that we could go and get a result out of it, and we got a very good equalising goal from Jack Marriott. Then went 2-1 up, great strike from John Goddard, and then we've given a cheap goal away to make it 2-2, and that was very frustrating. And then we find ourselves 3-2 to the good, with a great finish from Scott Rendell, and a valuable, but I think a well-deserved 3 points. And in the 3 years I've been at Woking, I would go as far as to say that they were probably as good as 3 goals I've seen from different players in the same game. They were all of the highest quality, the 3 goals, and as I say, a massive 3 points.
And Gary, when that very soft goal went in early on from Macclesfield, did you think, oh no, here we go again?
No, I didn't really. I felt very relaxed today. I got a little bit animated the last 5 or 10 minutes. It was a big game for us today. You know, they're all big games, but as I say, it's up and down, up and down. I think that's why we do get that at times. I think that you know, the word consistency will always spring to mind with a lot of people, and I think that springs to mind with not only our club, a lot of other clubs. But I think that you do see performances from players, and you think to yourself, I'm surprised why he don't play in the Football League at this level, that level, and everything else there. But I think it's the word consistency, and that's what we're trying to get, John, you know. But you know, it's a big 3 points for us. So I've always said that you know, hit the 50 points mark, that's our first #1 aim, and get as many points after that as possible. You know, we're competing in a very tough league.
And Jack Marriott opening the scoring, once he scored that goal, the belief and confidence just seemed to flow through him, didn't it?
It did, and you know, Jack done very well in his first loan spell here. I think they're doing the world of good. I think that he wants to do so well for Woking Football Club. He wants to keep his goal tally going, and they're doing the world of good today. Like, no doubt about it, it was a great finish, but so was the John Goddard one without doubt following that, and Scott Rendell. So, you know, I'm very pleased tonight, yeah.
And John Goddard, he just seems to get better and better, doesn't he?
I think he's going to be a very good player, John, without doubt. I think that John Goddard's got a lot to offer. I think that, you know, you look at him as a young lad, 19, coming up 20, he's very level-headed. He's fully focused in every way I form. He's starting now to be a regular in the team. I think we see a lot in pre-season. He came to us from Hazen Yedding, and he came training, and we saw things that me and Steve Thompson liked. He was very unlucky with injury, and I must be honest that we stayed patient with him, and he come and see the physio, and he stayed loyal to us as well. But we saw things in him in a very quick space of time which we really liked, and he's got a very good upbringing, being at Reading and that as a young player. But now he's took his opportunity. I think he's starting to get match fit. I think he's starting to adjust to the league, settle in the team, and the strike he got was very special when he scored up at Gateshead last Saturday. So, you know, he's going to be a player without doubt. I think that has got a great future in the game going forward.
And a word about Sam Besson. Good, he had a bit of a nightmare moment that keepers dread, really. and gave away that second goal. But you know, there've been plenty of other times this season when he's pulled out top draw saves. That's the life of the keeper, isn't it?
It is, but it was very cheap. It was very cheap from that point of view, as you say. There has been times that Sam's, you know, made some great saves in important times, and that is it with a goalkeeper. You know, we all know that. But as we say, the relief what's come out of that is we've still won the game 3-2. I'm pleased to say.
And next up, Kidderminster Harriers, a team that it's fair to say have stuttered a little bit, really, of late.
Well, it seems that way, John, in their results. You know, a lot's gone on. They've had a very good FA Cup run going out to Sunderland this year, and they had a change of management, which I think surprised a lot of people in respect of Steve Burr departing and Andy Fong coming in. You know, two very good, experienced managers, don't get me wrong. But, you know, they know what they want to do at their football club. That's their business. And it has been probably a little bit of a stuttering time for them to sort a few things out. But, you know, we know it's going to be very tough for us. I'm hoping that after the good result against Macclesfield we can go up there and give a good account of ourselves.
Lovely, thank you very much, Gary. Enjoy your evening and the rest of your weekend.
Cheers, thank you.